Hey yo, what's going on? Today we're going to be ranking every single mythic in Fire Emblem Heroes. There's a lot, so let's get started. We're going to start from the bottom and work up to the top. Yoon has a somewhat high attack and red stat, but her lack of speed and defense makes her pretty garbage since she'll die in one hit most of the time. This makes her the worst mythic in the game! Altenew is one of the only offense mythics that have zero utility whatsoever, and her stats are incredibly outdated, leading her to become a burden to carry around most of the time. This pains me to say because I have a plus 10 Sothis and I love her, but she really isn't that good. She can definitely take a few hits and can provide infantry pulse, but other than that, she doesn't contribute much to defense teams. The same applies to Liv, although he is a bit better because of his weapon and B skill. Wrapping up D tier is Freya, who has some huge knockers, but like Altenew, has little utility and continues to fall off in the meta. Starting C tier is Naga, who has middling stats but gives dragon effectiveness to her allies, and some utility is better than none, I guess. Hell's stats are fine, and his weapon can be a bit annoying at best. She also kinda scares me. Sarah's would have been lower, but she opens the 7th slot on defense, and that's worth something, I guess. Freya, unlike Yoon, has a decent speed stat, weapon, and B skill, so she can at least do some damage. Oder is the Chad version of Saros, and the dark version of Phoenix Master 1. He's pretty underwhelming though, as a lot of meta units and skills easily counter him. Let's hope we get a better Anima Mythic soon. Now moving on to B tier is Bremerman, and although his stats are similar to Yoon's, his C skill makes this archetype work better, shutting down all support. Air, if given some investment, can be great as a Gale Force initiator, and being a dagger allows her to use Disarm Trap. I can't remember this guy's name. Do you guys remind me? Duma, nuts fit in your mouth! Duma has aged very well. His unique C skill can break safety fences and allow for some turn 1 shenanigans. Alder has a very strong player phase with a variety of effects that allow her to take down a lot of defensive threats. Plus she opens up the 6th slot on offense. Ashera has incredible utility in giving no panic to her allies, effectively guaranteeing +6 to all stats. She can also hit like a scrub. Now going to A tier, we're getting to the point where all these units are straight busted and great investments in my opinion. First is Dagger, who is great as a Gale Force initiator. She has good utility in Pathfinder, allowing for better movement, which can be vital in collective thoughts. Regan has great stats all around, but what sets her apart is Canto 3. This skill lets her get in, kill something, and get out, all with relative ease. If you had Canto 3, you could go outside, touch grass, and get back in, all in one turn. Mila's Isolation is capable of completely shutting down certain defense setups, which automatically makes her an awesome unit. She also literally gives you another turn to work with, so not completely defines the light season. Not only does she open up the 7th slot on defense, but her Pathfinder gives her entire team more range, which can be really oppressive to the attacking team. Ash is a very consistent Gale Force unit, which is already the most consistent strategy in the game. Her C skill is straight and nutty, opening up so many movement possibilities in and out of Gale Force teams. And by the same token, wrapping up A tier is Thor. She's yet another insanely consistent Gale Force unit who enables special acceleration for your entire team and who doubles as a great support. Now finally we have the S tier. There are 4 units in it, and if you know anything about this game, I'm sure you've guessed who they are. The S tier consists of Triandra, Mirabilis, Plumeria, and Peony. This may be controversial, but in my opinion, there really is nothing that can outmatch the utility of a Mythic Dancer. Both on offense and defense, no other support can replace allowing your best unit to act again. And that's it. If you disagree with any placements, then leave a comment. I'd love to have a discussion about it. Thanks for watching.